Alchemist, hello? It's been a while. Had the flu, so hopefully that's all done. I feel pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and check that I am successfully streaming. Give me one sec. Gonna reopen YouTube. Alright, there we go. Wonderful. Hang on, who's that already? What's up, Anthony? Share. Oh, nope, not create post. Copy link. And we're gonna go ahead and throw it in the Discord. What's up, Chrome Colossus? Hello, Will and Bill. I am currently... Logically, I'm trying to give Hellboy a jump so that I can expand his parkour, right? I know my game comps, God of War and Batman Arkham, don't have traditional jumps, and I know I'm kind of shying away from them by trying to give Hellboy a jump, but it's something that I feel like I needed, because I felt like the vaulting system I had was kind of boring. Hey, Alex. So I'm still going to keep this basic vaulting, right? But it's this that I kind of want to change. And I want to try to... It's probably going to be clunky, and I don't know how it's going to be, but the idea I've had is to use this dodge, right? To use this dodge as anticipation for an eventual jump. And I started to work on the basic logic for that. So right now, if I... hold X, I end up do a little jump, right? And if I do it while running, I get I kind of use the dodge as like a hunker down animation. Bad example. There we go. I just rewatched the 2004 Del Toro movie, and it kind of really made me want to make Hellboy able to jump between large gaps. Now, I don't want to make it like overpowered, but in like open levels, I think him having a jump won't be a terrible thing. He is a pretty, like, a super strong character. He just doesn't, like, do flashy moves. He jumps when he has to. So I feel like he should be able to jump higher. But give me 1 second. I didn't even throw this thing in the YouTube. Yes, the rooftop scene. Because I want, eventually, I would love for you to be able to press circle midair, and then maybe you can reach for a ledge that's hang on, that's higher, right? Wouldn't that be cool? So like, yeah, I could just, and then if I press circle midair, like I throw my arm out to catch a ledge, and if I detect a ledge during that animation, then bam, then I can grab it, you know? Add everyone streaming now. Yeah, so I think some of it comes down to the animation, and so maybe it looks like he's going higher than he is. My brother was in here. He seemed to like the way Hellboy fakes a jump during this animation, right? You see how his... Like, he's not actually too high off the ground, but it's really the leg distance from the ground that, like, indicates, oh, he shifted his weight all up. So, like, that visually communicates that he's about to, like, come down with that weight. And, like I said, he's not even that high off the ground. I think if I scope in, like, rolling... Oh, yeah, it's all animation. Hey, Jordan. Experimenting with giving Hellboy a jump so that I can expand his parkour a little bit more. Probably going to get rid of this jump. Hello, Ronnie. And then it'll replace that. But ideally, yeah, I would like to do more dramatic jumps. And then I might do like sensors so that it knows like to increase jump height, because I don't want it to be like the same every time. But for the sake of demoing, I will increase his jump height by quite a bit. He's already 6'11", and I feel like that's going to be too much. So maybe in interiors I'll lock it so that you can't jump. Man, I got a good chat. What's up, Dan? I don't even know how to say that. Danny D. Is there any Flash character in Hellboy? I don't think there's any traditional speedster in Hellboy. I'm pretty sure Hellboy can pick up speed, but definitely not like a speedster. Give me 1 sec. I gotta find the correct Reddits to post this in. Link. Excuse me. I just beat God of War Ragnarok Valhalla. That was incredible. 10 out of 10 would recommend. I saw some stuff. I didn't get the chance to offer my feedback, but I think I haven't played Resident Evil 4, Jordan, so I feel like I have to play that in order to get like the full thought process that you're going through, or in order to like participate with the most merit in the conversation. It's amazing. Tears, man, Tears tough. Oh yeah, he got the goat feet. So I think if I work on the animation and make it more like that running heavy, it'll visually communicate a little bit better. And I think to do that, I'm really just gonna have to change the anticipation and descent poses. So where is it? Jump. If in here, his legs need to start bending. I think if we give Guts like test, maneuverability is not a bad thing, but it will make the levels feel very small very quickly, which is not necessarily a bad thing. It can make it feel contained. But okay, you said maneuverability. I don't know. Sometimes you gotta like, if you decrease the speed, it can make stuff feel bigger. Or hang on. Do you have an unintended result, Jordan, from him being too maneuverable? Sorry. Oh, hang on. Let me just turn this off for stream. You can really zip around with it. So then, I mean, you could do I would give you 3 dodges, and then after the third one, I would either start or seriously, I would keep invincibility frames, like if you're dodging a lot in combat, but I would reduce, reduce, or what's the word? Scale down the movement with the number of dodges being inputted. If it feels like it's, so like, maybe that's, like, you can try to detect if it's being exploited just for navigation. But, I mean, that could be part of the charm. Hang on, let's go over here. So here's our ascent. This is Emmed's idea, by the way. These poses are all Emmed. Yeah, raise the legs, and then now we raise the legs even higher. Would we go into hell? In the game I'm currently making? No. I actually just posted like my not script, but like a very, very basic like bullet points of what I want to cover in this game. And it'll end with him quitting the BPRD. If you know the comics, then you know where that happens. Yeah, check it out on Patreon, guys. Actually, don't check it out on Patreon. I'm going to move it all to a YouTube channel membership. So that way you can see if I post something new. Oh wait, do I have another thing with jump poses somewhere? Interaction, fine. Wait. We're just gonna turn this whole thing off. Oh. Wait a second. We want to keep procedural animation. I gotta finish this game. Does that look weird? I think I'm gonna have to increase that anticipation frame. I feel like his left should always be a little bit back. Okay, it is a little bit back. Now, do we indicate more weight by having it like trail, or do we indicate like it not even moving? Okay. So let's put that straight down. Don't laugh at him. It's for the animation. If we're trailing, there's nothing wrong. This is all, you guys are here during the process. So it goes that. It's probably more backwards. Seasonal change to the game? No. There might be like moments that take place in specific parts of the year, but as far like, actually, it would be cool to put like a Christmas tree or some sort of decorations up in the BPRD. I'm just over exaggerating now, so I can pull back to see if this is the right direction. I do kind of like some things. Is it Xmas themed? I don't think so. Don't get me wrong. A Santa coat would be dope, or even like a Santa hat. I feel like I get to the jump peak, or I don't know. Let's lower that. Because I kind of had that to be like the iconic frame. But I kind of want to boost my legs up even more. Because there's a really fun Christmas photo. Like a office party or a Christmas party? This kind of reminds me of the Hulk game. Sorry, just the animation, like, trying to feel weighty. Hellboy with a jack-o'-lantern for his head. I mean, I haven't thought about headwear too much. Actually, I have actually thought about hats. I want there to be a Lobster Johnson hat. It would be funny to give him like a regular baseball cap, but with holes cut in it for his horns. But it could be like a. Imagine if they sold like baseball caps as a merchandise thing for Hellboy, and he's against it, but he had to wear one like for incognito or something. What's going on, Laser Gazer? I think that's a more natural progression. The photo is called The Year Abe Got Drunk. Oh, we gotta do that. I think that helps a little bit, the arm movement. Yeah. I actually kind of like that. Imagine, I kind of dug that. It's not perfect, but it's definitely better than where it was. And then I gotta make it, if you press circle midair, you gotta reach that hand out. See, okay, so Jordan, I have kind of planned the animation to, I would love to lead with the jump, but I want circle to be like, it'll do this midair, right? So that I can grab these ledges. And for the animation to be anchored properly, or I guess start up, I kind of want that in the back. So like from that pose, it's not going to be too heavy. Like I need to indicate that there's weight, but I also need to indicate that he's used to it. So I'm like trying to walk a fine line of telegraphing the right thing. But I guess we could start logic at least, or let me clean up some of my current logic because I got jump done, right? This is more input. Input. This is rotation / direction. Hang on, I'm gonna read you guys' chat in a sec. What does this do? Oh, no proc. And I think I'm just gonna put that in here. Alex, I think you might have been here, but I mentioned I just rewatched the Del Toro films. Oh, duh, I did say. But I was like, I bet Alex likes that part. Like, cause I mean, not that like, I know you're a fan of Hellboy, but I think there's a lot that the Del Toro movie like gets right about the essence of the character, and now having like a much deeper understanding of the character since taking on this project, I feel like I've. Oh. Ronnie, if you're here, could you clip this? I don't even know how this happened. Got on a ladder. I wonder if I edit him, will it keep going? Oh, he does. All right. Let's see if I can make the most of this. Oh, geez. It's perpetually going down, huh? Okay. Is that gonna happen in general now? Oh, I must have broken something. That's okay. That's what this is all about. The new ladder flying power. That, I concur with that, Chrome. I'm gonna have to balance it. Oh, you seen the music I made? Thank you, Captain Voorhees. Man, this is all kinds of broken. If you played God of War Valhalla a decent amount, you might know that I feel like I'm running out of stuff that I'm doing in this game that doesn't seem like it's drawn from there. I don't want to say too much without spoiling it, but if you really think about Hellboy's arsenal, specifically think about the parts that I have not worked on, then you'll know. But while I'm jumping in the air, I don't think I can grab regularly, so let's see if I can come up with a thing for that. So really only while I'm off the ground. We'll post that in this. Thank you, Ronnie. We need a button to press, right? For us, that's going to be circle. And this will only be available when I'm off the ground. Eyes. My I assume favorite part for it is at the end of Valhalla. I enjoyed it. And then the changes in the gameplay, like the way the perks work, I love getting a stack of crazy perks. Circle. Right now, you know, this is how I usually do it. Alright, gonna make this neat. I can only press circle if I'm in state A. And then we're gonna auto to state A in the beginning of every jump, right? I can only really press it once. Am I gonna have perks? I don't think I'm gonna have perks. That's just a lot to think about. If you guys have ideas for perks, go ahead and throw them in the Discord. Not now, but when I get closer to that. Oh, go crazy, Lizard Gaze. I won't say anything. You got it from me. I usually put my logic in a timeline, and that's because I do more than just like keyframe poses. I do put like a decent amount of logic in there. But we're just going to start with this at the beginning of a timeline, or as soon as this has power. I'm going to have a NOT gate send a pulse to reset. Wonderful. Ronnie, could you throw the Discord link in the chat, please? Hello, Hunter. Working on Hellboy's jump. Or trying to. Make it something enjoyable. So we're just going to put a text displayer in. This is usually how I go about my logic. Air grab. Bam. And it really should be like half a second. It should not be too long of a moment. Once this is over, we go back to this. Thank you, Ronnie. Good. Oh, jeez. So, for the air grab, dang, that's crazy. I will agree that Valhalla is awesome. I'm not going to say anything because someone just mentioned they don't want it spoiled. Sorry, Hunter. Am I going to have vampires? Vampires would be awesome to have. I would love to have like a vampire hunt. I think my fun ideas, or not my fun ideas, my not directly related story ideas will be like side missions that you might be able to unlock if you go to the records room. Or maybe, yeah. You go to the records room, interact with the file, and then it'll put it on the map. And then... You're good, Hunter. Just something to keep in mind. So... let's think of what I want his upper body to look like during the active part of the grab, right? Thinking about that scene in Hellboy, the movie. Oh, what's nice, Will and Bill. I need to do a better job of checking that, but I'm in a bunch of servers, and it could just kind of get lost in the notifications, to be honest. That being said, I do end up checking it usually right before a stream. So I do see what you guys post. Like whoever posted the Invincible stuff in there, that looked so good. Hang on. So if we're grabbing, let's go full reach. And if I do that, you could voice some of them. I'm not even. I mean, hey man, I'm never gonna say never. So I don't know exactly practically how that would work out immediately, but there's a possibility. So this is my active frame, right? What is my hand doing? I think it needs to be more about, yeah, my chest or my torso having a turn. So this is probably going to look terrible. Actually, not terrible, because like imagine as soon as I make contact, he just cuts into like a hang animation, you know? So let's move that. We are actually going to grab we're going to do a little bit of like a he's going to get his arm ready, right? He's going to like what's it called? Load his arm into position. Right? And then bam. So I wonder if I'm gonna have to do like a different version. Like if I turn it off. Like I wonder, I feel like his legs are just gonna go straight though. Ugh. I kind of need that to be quicker. I do like the anticipation though. It's snowing for you right now? It's cold by me, but it's not snowing. I think it's gonna snow though. Not today. Gonna keep that on so that it ends appropriately. Yeah, I see it working. But now I need some way to detect. So we'll put a thing in here. I'm gonna have to end the jump. Right? It is gonna have to end. That's okay, because I'm gonna have to have a thing. Sorry, I need it to detect right there. So we'll have another chip in here, a frame before, and I'll hold it a little bit. And I'll actually move it just so that it's active, just for a quick sec. I think I'm going to lower the strength of this mover to 99. Nope. 98 is too much. Or not enough. Oh, geez. I guess I need all the strength. Not bad, not bad. I'm sure this is gonna look pretty like, messy or not neat, but I think functionally it'll work. So now we need a scope. I'm actually gonna grab the scope from the ledge, cause oh wait, I could just put that over here. I hope that's okay. And then ledge, gap, ladder. My goodness. Front. I only want the one for the top. That's pretty good, I gotta say. So let's see if that hits anything. Ah! Placing wise, I feel like that's the animation like would cut perfectly into it, but I am too close. So let's move it. Come on. Alright, I think that's one too close. Perfect. I think that's great. And for the test, we're going to go with unlabeled for now. So now we have an up, and then I need one for the forward. Because as soon as this is detected, I think we're going to trigger something else. So now we have to have a second parameter, right? I guess we're going to move this back over here. This can only go to state A if we are finished and we have not detected a ledge, right? So we'll have another statement thing in here. If this stays in state A, then that's our other parameter to continue the jump like normal. Right, so theoretically it should work like normal. And we play like normal. Now, if our ledge detection detects a ledge, now that's usually going to, I figured, be connected to the height of the hand during this pose. That's, oh, nope, we want it a little higher. Alright, Laser Gazer, thanks for stopping in. Hope you have a good rest of your day. All we need is both of these to be hit for a frame, because then we have top and forward. Alright, that'll trigger another animation or timeline. Right, and during that timeline, so back in time where I play as Lobster Johnson. I want to include Lobster Johnson, but I don't know about all that. You got good ideas though, Captain Voorhees. They're out there, but they're not bad. So I think I will try. While this is happening, I wonder if I could switch directly to my ledge. So I need to get a position to be locked to during this animation, right? So we're gonna have to combine 3 numbers, right? And we're gonna have to split the numbers from this guy. Or from both of these guys, actually. Should make a Hellboy TV show? That would be cool. My PC seems to be working, so maybe I'll try to learn Blender and do like a Spider-Verse Hellboy. Let's do a hit position. And another hit position. And if this is our top, we really only want the Y, right? And we want the X and Z from the wall or forward. And this new input will be where we follow. We'll have to move this gizmo. So that it's roughly where his hand is. Right? So it's like his hand is grabbing the ledge. Alright. Let's see if this works. That was a terrible jump. Oh good, we hung there for a second. Let's up the strength. Let's double it and give it to the next person. Haha. Sorry. For a second. Yeah, no, let's bump it up to 4 for now. It's taking way too long to get. Oh, that kind of worked. Do I remember what a VCR is? Yes. I need to freeze their positions once we're in there. Right? As soon as we enter state B, I need to freeze this signal. People at your school doesn't? Dang. Good. We successfully latched the wall. Right? So then I gotta do another. So I will put this or these keyframes in here. Dang, I'm sorry, Captain Voorhees. So we'll call this animation. That is okay. It'll be like displaying a relic of a time long past. I'm sorry. Alright, if I can get this to consistently freeze me. Good, I caught it. Hmm. I hang on. I'm not sure how you want me to react, William. So I feel like this front one gotta be a little closer. It should be about as far as the arm will reach. I'm becoming an advice channel right now. I mean, it sounds like good fortune, right, William? I should add a PS2 in the game with the original. Oof. That'd be cool. Like he was looking at his own product inspired by him, and he'd be like, I really do like that comic book moment in the Del Toro movie. How he says they always get the eyes wrong. Or that he says they never get the eyes right, sorry. Sorry, I think when this happens, this is when parameters change. So we turn off procedural animation. No proc, but this disables both of them. I know the walk should already be disabled because I'm off the ground. But now we disable procedural animation. Why am I still animating? And I need to face the wall, right? Yeah. Use a look at rotator. Look at this way. Look at this way. 360. They shouldn't be that far, so I don't want to like do a jerky rotation. I see what's happening. There's two different rotators being active. Right? I feel like it. Yep. Okay. So now that this guy's active, pulse, I guess A is what needs to power this. What the? That was confusing. No, I feel like I could just... Here, we'll do our own thing. That'll power us. And now... That's kind of hilarious when that happens. So I feel like it needs to happen a little faster. Actually, I'm kind of okay with stuff. Why is it stopping me mid-air like that? Oh, maybe just the look at rotator. Right? I have to be like that. And state A. So whatever is power in that plus state A. That's how that would work. Hello, Lizzie. Good. This is good. Now I'm wondering, where am I still getting this stuff from? Could have swore I turned that off. Thank you, Jordan. Yes. I think it's worth the clunkiness right now. It is a glitch, but I feel like it's exactly what I was anticipating. Oh, what's up, Hassan? Been a while. Look at that. Caught a ledge, yo. I don't know why I'm turning different directions. Hey, Crunch. I'm working on Hellboy having a jump. I know he's already a big guy, but I was just rewatching the Del Toro movies. He needs a jump. He's kind of a superhuman. He can jump. I want to give the player that option. But I'm thinking about how it'll replace my existing ledge grab. And I kind of want to have this like ledge mount state, right? Where you can jump to stuff, but instead of... Yeah, so yeah, the having a manual jump will give you the option to do jump attacks on your own, right? Imagine going to the combat, you do that, and it's like, I won't have to fake a jump anymore with this. That's a great running attack, don't get me wrong, but like imagine now like what I could actually do if I wanted to let the player run and jump into it. I'm not going to be on any max pain stuff though. Did I delete the gun? Oh no, wait, is it for stream? Okay. That was scary. Good. Caught the ledge. I feel like that's still too far though. Alex, I'm diverting to your comic book knowledge. Why am I facing camera direction? It should be from forward. Yeah, I'm getting a thing on that. Yo, Jordan, what? Yeah! Hey man, I know you're that guy since Project Sam. Let me tell you guys about Jordan on Project Sam. We were trying to come up with like animations, and Jordan set up a system without anyone asking him to, where um, the feet of our Project Sam character were automatically animated into alternating steps if you continued to attack. And the steps, like, they had exaggerated poses and distribution of weight, but they just constantly alternated. So you always advanced, like, you would move forward, but it would never, like, stutter walk. It was kind of like, what an impressive thing. Like, he was going so hard from the very beginning. Oof. See, I need to end up catching this ledge at the same point every time. Yeah, no, that's bad. I don't think it's currently. I think we went with more fully animated uh, things, not relying on alternating steps. Like we wanted more control over the aesthetic. I think we might have an older version on here, if I'm not mistaken. I could see about that in a little. My goal for the robot game is to make something fun, entertaining, satisfying. What? Why am I turning? I'm wondering if there's another thing affecting me turning. I shouldn't be on crouch, shouldn't be on dodge. To a ground movement? No. Is my face camera setting off? Yes. I should not be successfully idling. Good. I would only recommend it for not maybe procedural combos. Like it could be really useful if you have not too much like shifting of body weight. Something more like standard if you want like to just worry about the upper body. It could look wonky though, depending on if you randomly choosing like a set of 4 upper body animations, and you're just constantly alternating between 1, 2, 1, 2. It could look great though. HUD jump animation. I shouldn't be looking. Did it? Did it crash? Test test. Can you guys hear me? I saw a significant lag. Sorry, I just rewatched the last few seconds. Can you guys hear me now? Okay. That is confusing. I don't know why I'm getting caught on this ledge and like seem to be... I'm anchored to it, which is what I wanted. But I am... You see that? You guys see that? I kind of just need to be locked into like a grabbing animation. I wonder if it'll let me... Here, if I change it to scenery... Yeah! That's weird. Why am I able to detect the gap? So now I'm wondering if I could make it trigger my ledge grab. Yep, I am definitely not close enough for that. But I am... Oh, I think it's triggering my combat. So I think part of combat needs to be because I'll face camera direction, I think, right? Yeah, that's what's going on. Combat cannot be triggered if I'm off the ground. Light attack, sprint attack, base stance. So anytime I'm leaving the ground. Oh, what? If I'm jumping. Alright, hang on. I think my base stance, it is currently active. But I'm sending a signal. Why are we not leaving? Interesting. Reset timer. Yeah, I'm sending a signal to... So then I'm wondering, instead of that... I need to be leaving combat immediately. So what if I change it to a signal manipulator on ground and I use a pulse at off? What the fuck? think I can use a calculator equals 0. Alright, the second it stops equaling 0. Okay, stuff is kind of working. Oh my goodness. Again? How? Like, Let's grab this. Sorry. And we get an off ground or an on ground input, right? Yeah. There's no signal going into the on ground. We'll turn on a signal generator. The signal generator will send constant pulses to exit. Good. Hellboy is destined to end the world, and Godzilla's just a big lizard. Wait, what? Are we talking about Hellboy versus Godzilla? So we should also do like a whoosh when you attempt the grab, and then we'll need some sort of rock sound when you successfully land the grab. I'm probably going to grab those sound effects from the grab chip. Neutral grab, combat grab. What the? Then let's grab the successful grab. By the way, it works like a charm, but the second. Do I have any opinion who would win a fight between Hellboy and Godzilla? I mean, like, is there any special circumstances, like, or versions of the characters I should be thinking about? I'm wondering if I can just use a timeline. And at the end of the timeline, we're just gonna put this guy at the bottom of Hellboy's feet. Then once this is finished, put this in back in state A. Did I not set a restart timeline thing? I don't know how to make it select which TP you want to go to. Right now it's just a list so you can run through them. Like with a D-pad you'd run through them, Crunch? I have not watched either, Chrome. I feel like the animation will play earlier, but I'm actually gonna let you grab much sooner, right? Because I want it to be satisfying. And then let us send... kind of want to make this quicker. I kind of want a rock sound. Hellboy cannot fly. I need rock or stone. I know Captain Warriors, I'm just messing with you. Dude, same. I already, like, I know that there's stone sounds in here. I'm just trying to remember where they are. I forget the name of the logic gadget that functions like a list of inputs and outputs. Functions like a list of inputs and outputs. The selector? This thing? Or is there something else you're talking about, Crunch? What's your input action or your next, like how do you cycle through the teleporting options? It's kind of working. Use the direction pad with a little square arrow keys on the controller. Is it uploaded now? I can take a look. Okay, hang on. Look at that. It mostly works. Oh, jeez. I did throw the frog guy into the void. Alright. Quick save this. I'm not gonna save this online yet. Collaborations. This one, right? This is your own custom writing cycle? How do I do teleport to? It looks pretty solid. So I noticed that when I'm in the air and I hold L2, I'm frozen, right? Which is not a bad thing. It does make me feel like I'm incontrollable. I'm in control, sorry. But when I fall off, I see that if I hold L2, now I can move. And now... Alright, hang on. What'd you say? Hold L2 and press the down the button. To make points. That's crazy. Yeah, you definitely can. Now, how do I choose which point to go to? Sorry. I see. So the holding L2 seems to put me into a state where I can choose where to teleport. And this cube looks like it represents where I'm going to go to, and that is a max distance, right? But I can look and presumably go in any direction it collides with, or until it reaches max distance. But Crunch just informed me that I can create spots to go to. Whoa. And now if I use right and left on the D-pad, I advance to 1, 2, 3. And if I use left, that's pretty cool. The only thing, one thing though, it's not bad. This like idea as a mechanic, but I will say, so do I have to hold L2? Yeah, I have to hold L2 to cycle to the places that I've been to. which is not a problem. As soon as I press 1, I go to 1. That's dope. 2, 3. And then I'll just cycle. I will say though, this feels more like it makes it feel like it's going to be a playground, which is a nice feeling that I'll be able to to get out quickly. But part of me is wondering the practicality of me choosing, like in the D-pad. Now maybe if I hold L2 and I press like square, triangle, X, and circle, that'd be cool. Like if I remember where I put each, like if I hold L2 and then I press square, like I know that's where I put. Oh, wait, what is that? Can I take a peek at the logic crunch? Here. Where's your movement settings? Oh, okay, okay. Idle animations, movement, control, sound effects, procedural animation, progressive animation. Whoa. Control transmitter, possess puppet, TP. Gonna not touching TP3, but I do want to see where our L2 goes. Ah, it's okay. I will be able to find it. I will definitely check out Guts. Alright, Ronnie, have a good rest of your day. Thank you for being here. You're a great mod. Lizzie, if you're still here, you're a great mod too. I'm reading the chat. I will definitely check out Crunch. Oh, I mean, I already said I'll check out Guts. Wait, hang on. Full Gear Motus. Full Gear Blink Base Teleport TP Point. Ah, okay. Left and right on the D-pad. So instead of using this to cycle, I think you might need to use, like, just bear with me. I'm going to turn these off. And then do you have, I see circle and square. So I'm going to do triangle and X. Oh, I see. Crunch, like logically. Stream's lagging. Test, test, hello. We're going to change this to remote controllable. And then I said, let's make triangle. And then X. That's it. Hello, Captain Voorhees. So now, I guess the only thing is if I press the button to go to this hotkey, right? My reticule still stands. I feel like if I go to one of the selected hotkeys while I'm still holding or place teleport spots, if I teleport to them with either the D-pad or whatever you end up doing it, I think that should disable this reticule until I press L2 again. Do you know what I mean? And then I would even say you might want to have a minimum distance. Like if I get too close to this, maybe I can delete it or I won't be able to select it. Let's press triangle. That's pretty cool. But I would say the D-pad does feel kind of cumbersome. And if you want me to do like, is there a specific reason you want him to have 6 teleport points? All right, let's exit. I'm not gonna save because that looked. And then add limitations later. Okay, well then I feel like if you want it to be fun, you want it to be easy to use, and I think the D-pad definitely kind of makes it a little clunky, but it is a very cool idea. All right, how we feeling? Wait, does clicking the left stick make me run now, Jordan? I mean, I've been playing a lot of God of War, so I gotta say that it feels satisfying, and this is the input for Hellboy. He does cover a lot of distance when he dodges. Like, there's no way for me to get around that. Have we? Stanch. Oh, I noticed he goes the opposite direction now, right? Okay, I see what you're saying about the being able to attack that direction that you're pulling. That actually, that feels really good. Okay, well then, Crunch, I would say don't work with. You want to start small, I think, with mechanics like that. I would say start at least with 2, and when you get your 2 hotkey inputs that feel good, then like you would open it up for more. Also, if you cancel attack. Oh, I press circle and I think I'm stuck. Oh, never mind. Teleport 3 is to allow the player to disassociate the sip of can that was related wherever you want in a set distance. These are really cool ideas, Crunch, but I think you gotta play test them and think about what would make it fun to play, unless like you're really like hunkering down on your mechanics. Forward slam, forward dodge, forward slam. So hang on, I will get it. I'm stuck again, but that's okay. That's okay. I saw the cadence of attacks. It's pretty cool. Hello? Yo, I can equip the crossbow. I think pressing the D-pad should stop running. There's a specific amount of frames at the end of a dodge where you can do the stance dodge. Oh. See, now I'm almost looking at, oh, wait, on the top right, you see it to cancelable animation. Hang on. Oh. Dang. There we go. I'm honestly really liking using the dodge to queue up my next animation. The white glowing, that it will be our AI helper, named Puck. The stance dodge animations, placeholder. That I know it's gonna be dope, Jordan. I've seen what you could do. But yeah, Puck is trying his best. Oh my goodness. Jordan, can we have proximity audio for Puck? If you get far away, he'll be like, ah. Obviously, like, for story stuff, you'll be able to hear him the whole time, but it'd be funny. Hey, Gutsway. I'm over here. Would you like some sound for that, Jordan? Or that's probably in the animation recorder, right? If we put sounds on a timeline, does that take thermo? Okay. I figure you're working now, so I'm not gonna... Or should I? Could I? Oh, yeah, no. Nope, not right now. We'll do it later. Liz is looking pretty much the same as when we left her. Well, I will probably see whatever input is triggering the timeline or the animation and probably hook it up to the sounds in a timeline hooked up to whatever's powering that. And then I'll do my best to label stuff. Yeah, this is Liz. I'm really proud of these pouches. Should we see what she looks like with Hellboy? Like, just for scale? Here, let's make her non-possessable. Ah! I didn't think of that. Okay, I get you. Or I would focus the mechanic you have in mind with placeable teleport spots is really cool. And it... Oh, excuse me. Test, test, hello. I see that it's lagging. We're gonna wait until it evens out.